loss of beloved teacher Rachel King.
We're heartbroken.
Police say someone shot and killed the 35-year-old yesterday morning. She was in the drive-thru of this Dunkin on Cheltenham Avenue, which was down the street from her home in Elkins Park.
King's parents. And she was someone that I deeply admired.
Our lives have been turned upside down. Things will never be the same for us.
Alan and Carol King, the parents of 35-year-old Rachel King, described their daughter as someone with an infectious smile and a loud voice. Despite her size, she was just under 5'2".
I would tell her sometimes, you know what, you don't have to call me on the phone. Just raise your window. Call out the window, I'll hear you.
Only CBS News Philadelphia was there as a balloon release was held by students and faculty here at Grover Cleveland Elementary School in Philadelphia's Tioga section to honor King's life. She taught history here for more than a decade.
She just simply absolutely loved her students. And it didn't matter what type of background they came from.
But the dedicated teacher and mother was taken too soon. King was driving her son to violin practice Tuesday morning when she went to a Dunkin drive-thru in Cheltenham. That's where police say a man driving a light-colored sedan that was captured on security cameras got out of his car, walked up to King's SUV, and fired multiple times. King died as her 11-year-old son was in the back seat.
He said his mom seemed to want to move and she put her foot like on the gas to move them, but she couldn't do it. And the car actually went into a tree.
She tried to get away.
Yes.
The child ducked during the shooting and never saw the gunman, but after, he saw his mom bleeding heavily.
He shared with us that he shook his mom and told her to wake up.
It was too late. Now King's parents have a message to their daughter's killer.
We would ask that you turn yourself in. We would want that. We would want you to turn yourself in.
35-year-old Rachel King's life was taken on the morning of April 11, 2023. It was a typical Tuesday morning. She and her 11-year-old son got into her vehicle and made their way to his violin practice, but first coffee. So they drove into a Dunkin Donuts drive-thru located in Cheltenham Township, Pennsylvania, when out of nowhere, a man wearing a hooded sweatshirt got out of his car, walked up to Rachel's window, and fired multiple shots. She tried to drive away but ran into a tree. All the while, her 11-year-old son was in the back seat. He ducked when the gunshots were going off. Hopefully, he did not see his mom being hit. Once the commotion stopped, he got up and shook his mom. But Rachel sat there lifeless. Police believe this was a targeted attack, but there still have not been any arrests. They are in the search of a light-colored sedan, possibly a Mercury or Ford. If you know anything, I encourage you to reach out to the authorities at the numbers on the screen and also in the description box. A GoFundMe has been set up in Rachel King's honor by her brother, Alan King. You can also find that information in the description box below. Call and check in on your parents. Kiss and hug your kids a little tighter. Let the people in your life know how much you appreciate them, because you never know when your time is up. Rest in peace, Rachel King, a loving mother and dedicated educator. I pray her young son will somehow one day find peace and forgiveness so that he can move forward and thrive from the goodness his mom instilled in him. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Be aware, be safe out there.